Long ago, the singularity formed, its creators uplifted into something beyond our understanding. These beings, now known as the Lexites, left Earth, traveling to multiple planets in our solar system, before vanishing altogether. This is why we are here. Welcome to Star Control, a state-of-the-art international space agency tasked with the exploration of our solar system and the defense of Earth. Here resides the world's brightest minds and greatest technology, brought together by a strong curiosity to discover the unknown. Help us pioneer the future. Join today.
We believe this is an alien transmission.
And this is originating from where, exactly?
It's local. Triton.
Recall the captain. Tell him that he's needed.
He's still on administrative leave from the incident.
That no longer matters. He's the only one qualified to command the prototype Vindicator.
The last of the crew and supplies should be coming over to you shortly, Captain. Time to get started. Star Control is ordering you to travel to Triton and investigate the alien radio signal that's originating there. It's just a series of regular pulses at 1.42 gigahertz. That's the hydrogen line, in case you've forgotten your radio astronomy. Some very excitable men in glasses are pretty sure if aliens ever try contacting us, they'll do it on that frequency. They are substantially less certain why aliens might be on one of Neptune's moons, though. Scan its surface from orbit. If you find the signal, send one of your ship's landers down to the surface to examine it further. If it is an alien, you are ordered to not die and tell us right away. If you believe it's safe to do so, yes. Just please be careful, Captain. Not entirely. Their departure is the whole reason we have a Star Control in the first place. Your mission to Triton takes priority, but if you do discover anything concerning the Lexites, you should tell us right away. After they left Earth in 2085, we know they set up on the moon for a short while, but that was just a staging area. So they're out there somewhere. Well, they're essentially human, so yes. But even during the chaos of their exodus, when they were stealing our launch craft, they went to great lengths to avoid harming anyone. Still, they obviously have access to technology we've never even contemplated. If you do run into them, be careful, Captain. Sure, Captain. You've already forgotten how to captain a starship, Captain? That's not a good sign. What do you want to know? Hope that helps, Captain. Star Control has accelerated the construction of our new modular deep solar system vessel specifically for this mission. It's the fastest, most expensive ship humanity has ever made, Captain. Try not to lose it. It's also equipped with our latest resource collection landers, which I would encourage you to make heavy use of. We used up a lot of materials to make that thing. If we want to make any more Vindicator-class vessels, we're going to need you to collect the resources to do it. Looks like you've got everything stowed away now, Captain. You're all set. Good luck, and please hurry. There are a lot of people down on Earth anxious to find out what's going on.
Captain, we've located the source of the radio signal. It looks like there's a crashed ship down there. We should take a lander down to investigate. Resource collected. Press tab to view your inventory and fleet status screen.
You actually came. I can't tell you how sweaty we are to see you. Your friends? Maybe? I am Chief Viscosity Officer Rimdu of the Tyrone. You think it's nice to meet me? That's a wonderful change from the usual disgust and contempt we receive when meeting new species. It's a funny story. You'll like it. It starts with these guys called the Scribe. They're the ones who shot us down. They're kind of our friends. They hate us. Not great friends, really. More accurately, they are our masters and the rulers of a cruel empire that we are forced to serve. We're actually trying to protect you from the Scribe. We began receiving your radio transmissions about 50 years ago. You're a fascinating species. And because we knew the Scribe would destroy you if they found you, we've been keeping you a secret from them. At least we were, until a few months ago. The Scribe had evidently received traces of your radio broadcasts themselves. They dropped some pretty terrifying hints that they were looking for you. We were on our way here to stall them, which we did, by getting shot down by them. Hence the distress call. You probably should. The Scribe are looking for you in this area of space. They don't know exactly where you are, but they will find you. Not a lot of humans are going to survive that process. The good news is, we can help you. If you help us first. Most of our systems were squished when we dropped out of hyperspace. Our hyperwave radio was one of them, which is why we had to call for help the old-fashioned way. Also, half of our entire ship fell off. Now, we might actually be able to repair all that damage, but we will definitely need that other half of our spaceship back. We can? I don't want to bore you with all the little technical details. Simply put, we are really good at our jobs here. It went down on a planet somewhere in your solar system. I'm not sure where precisely. All planets look the same when you're crying. Though if I had to guess, I'd say it was around one of your larger, bluer worlds. Also, we lost a couple of hyperdrive modules. We'll definitely need those if we want to not starve to death far from home. Those definitely went down somewhere in your inner solar system. I know this is a lot to ask. But finding all of this shouldn't be a problem for a ship with both its halves. Great! We'll give you so many hugs if you manage to succeed. Great!
Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate. This looks like the part of the ship that friendly slug is missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
Scanning. Vessel does not match patterns for any authorized sentient being. EM broadcast detected. Spectrum analysis. Technological development level T3. 2D image in broadcast identified. Processing. Facial edge discrimination does not match known sentience in this sector. You are not a Tyrant. Who are you? Remain where you are. A scribe legate has been notified of your unauthorized existence and is approaching this sector now. Hold. Transmission incoming. New orders received. Local fleet probe vessel 0 will clear system of unauthorized organic vessels. Continue to remain where you are.
Sir, we're detecting an unidentified object on the surface. We may want to send a lander down to investigate. Well, this is a heck of a thing, Captain. We found some kind of monument here. At least, I think it's a monument. It's a big, multicolored slab of metal with odd protrusions sticking out of it. Balls and sticks, kind of. There's text on it, or graffiti. Pictures of aliens fighting? I'm honestly not sure. No human language, anyways. Not much we can do with it but admire it, and done. We'll just leave this here then. Captain, the weather on this planet will make landing very difficult. We'll need better landers to manage it. Sir, we're detecting two unidentified objects on the surface of Mars. Is this something to do with the Lexites, or something else entirely? This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now. This looks like part of an alien spaceship, Captain. I bet this is one of the hyperdrive modules those aliens are missing. We'll load it up onto the lander now.
Our new probable friends came back. Did you get everything we need to repair our vessel? You did? That's not good. Did you tell them we were here? Well, now that sounds extremely not good. Like I said, if you help us repair our ship, we might be able to help you deal with these scribe. So, have you found everything we need to repair our vessel? Great! Now we can fix our ship. It worked! We've repaired the hull damage and restored power to our propulsion systems. It will take another minute or so to get our defensive systems online. So please, don't murder us! Great! So, my new damp chum, why don't we head back to Earth? You can introduce us to your parents and leaders. We can tell them what we've told you, or we could just hang out. Of course, nothing would make me moister. Hooray!
Halt, unknown alien. You do not have permission to exist in this sector, or anywhere else. You know of us. This is amusing. Indeed, you are correct. I am a legate of the glorious empire of the sky, the light which illuminates all civilized hearts in the galaxy. But Full explanation will take several valuable minutes out of my day. So, I will give you the short one. You are trespassing. This star is the property of the Scribe Empire. It is not. You are trespassing. And that is why you do not have permission to exist, Savage. Savages often do. It is usually a sign of weakness. Do you need more proof of your barbarity? How about the destruction of our innocent probe? Do not attempt to hide it. We saw the weapons blink as we approached this system. We see the wreckage now. When I communicate the details of our encounter to Scribe Seat, they will be most displeased at the loss of our equipment. I suspect you are the ones that Taiwan have been hiding from us. Who knew they were filled with such deceit? We thought it was just ooze. That Taiwan, the one cowering in the shadow of your vessel, we will destroy it as well, along with all the rest of the Taiwan. I haven't. But why do you ask? Do you think you can stop me? Pitiful fool.
Whoa, where did that come from? That's a rhetorical question, actually. I know exactly where that came from. A bad, bad place. We're still repairing our weapon systems, so we won't be able to help you, which is a shame because we really, really wanted to do that. Good luck! You did great, best friend. You are so awesome. And sexy. What? I think it was you that said something. Of course. And it's not just a humanity-saving deal now. It's also a Taiwan-saving deal. I don't know if you caught it, but that scribe didn't just threaten to kill all Taiwan everywhere. That's not gonna go over well back home. But first, let's go to Earth. I imagine your leaders will want to talk about this. And when you get here, we have something we need to give you.
Captain, you survived! So I see. So, we're definitely not alone in this universe. We've suspected as much for a while. Those weird caves on Ceres, the scraps of distant radio signals, all those missing giraffes. But this proves it. There are aliens out there. Including some pretty mean ones. These scribes sound terrifying. I don't know if allied is the right word. Wimdu claims the scribes sometimes integrate new aliens into their empire as vassal states of some kind. And if what Wimdu says is true about their current attitude to young alien species, obliterated sounds like the more likely fate they'll have planned for us. But your successful engagement with them lends us hope that we might not be completely defenseless. A shame it had to come to that. No one woke up today wanting a war with a race of murderous space centaurs. We'll begin preparing a defensive fleet right away. Still, there's a lot about this situation that we don't know. What do you think of this Wimdu? Do you trust him, Captain? You're lucky then. He kept trying to hug me. But it doesn't look like we can afford to turn down any friends at this point. The Taiwan have graciously offered to install something on your ship. They call it a hyperspace module. With it, you'll apparently be able to travel faster than the speed of light. We want you to go with the Taiwan to his home planet and request an alliance with his people. If this works, we'll be sending actual diplomats later to handle the details. But Wimdu has insisted that you make the first gesture. I think he has a bit of a crush on you. And you did save one of their ships. The Taiwan will trust you more than any other human. Moreover, you wouldn't be in command of that ship if you weren't smart, diplomatic, and adaptable. Plus, you've passed all the sanity tests. We've helped patch up the Taiwan ship. They've requested you travel with them to their homeworld in the Alpha Reticuli system. Head there right away. Then, if you can, negotiate an alliance between the Taiwan and Earth. After that, see what other information you can gather about the scribe and the galaxy around us. Paying particular attention to the parts of the galaxy that want to destroy us. We need to get up to speed quickly here. According to Wimdu, Alpha Reticuli is a short distance away by hyperdrive. You should have plenty of fuel to make it there and back. If you want to offload any minerals you've collected or refuel now, I suppose you can do that. Is there anything else? Good luck, Captain.
To activate our hyperdrive, just approach the edge of the solar system. It'll engage automatically. It looks like our new hyperdrive came with a navigational system, Captain. Let's open up the map now by pressing Tab and use the search feature to find our way to Alpha Reticuli.
You have arrived. We have waited for you for a long time. We have been watching. We have never met before, but you know us. Of course we do. We have chosen this appearance because it is exactly what you expect an alien to look like. We always intended we would be the first to contact you. Events, however, have overtaken our intentions. The Taiwan are amateurs at watching you. We have a very particular interest in you. Discussing it now would complicate this conversation. You may know that we have watched you for several thousand years, and that is all that you may know. We did not expect you to find us for some time yet. Events have accelerated. Your Lexites saw it. They took a different path, a darker path. But they are not our concern. Our bond is only with you. Because we are. You don't like that. Of course you don't. The memory of this sensation has not been lost to us. Yes, we are speaking down to you. We have both taken different paths to this point in the manifold. We have simply seen more. Our technology is so far advanced from yours, we could take any form we choose. We could be angels, or demons, or little green men. We could be you. The Lexites are not our concern. We don't know where they have gone, but here you are. Sooner than expected, yet almost too late. Because you are still incredibly immature. You are still many years away from being able to naturally make use of hyperspace yourselves. Yet here you are, thanks to the intervention of the Taiwan. The most pressing threat you probably perceive is the Scribe. They are a real threat. Though threats come in varying degrees, more are coming. The spur is aflame. The Eight are no more, and the precursors have abandoned us. In time it will, but when that time comes, heed these words. Your path is not guarded by rails. Following familiar beats will lead to peril. If you sense your journey has been taken many times before, then beware. The obvious, unthinking path will give you no reward. The object near here is a space station left behind by a race of aliens who have long departed from this facet. Their true name is not known to any of your peers. Precursors is a common handle in this facet and others. Their artifacts, like this space station, will not work for your peers, but they will work for you, because we have activated them for you. We are not peers of the precursors. They are beyond even us, as they have often shown. But we have seen enough to know some of their tricks. Use these stations. They will be a great asset to you. Their caretakers are unique, but this is typical of precursor technology. It is time for us to go. Very few of my kind remain in true space. Advise we can, but defend we cannot. If you need advice on where to go next, Proxima Centauri is famously not far. The moon of Calf's there contains many valuable resources these star bases can make use of. Beyond that, do not worry. This will not be the last time we talk. You will be fine. Explore, talk, fight. Be human.
Greek, Sixil, Fringy, hello, 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 hello. Calibration complete. Natural language interaction now possible with hit rate of 99.5 honk-donk%. One moment, checking proper motion of calibration stars. This facility has been offline for 205,432 years. Why have I come online now? Checking. Exception, reboot cause not found. This seems unlikely. Sapient life forms known to exist in this region of space are several orders of magnitude too primitive to operate this facility. Who are you? Checking. 99.8% chance you are descendants of pre-sapients on local Greenbelt world. Insignificant. This is quite a mystery. This is an automated port, research, recreational facility created by Exception, name not found. I am an avatar of that facility. I have been projected into this facet of the multiverse to facilitate its use. This facility, and others like it, can process raw minerals into generalized resource units and then process those into fuel, equipment, or entire vessels. It can also tell you stories. Checksums indicate large portions of my internal memory have been corrupted. Consequently, this facility only has limited information on the following topics: exception, name not found, local stars, and fun facts. Exception, name not found, lived in these stars for exception, duration not found, years. They did things which I have no record of. The volume of missing records suggests they did many of those things, however. This facility is one of those things, designed to assist with the conduct of many of those things. It seems though that this facility has laid dormant for 205,432 years. Its activation now indicates exception, things this indicates not found. That's it. That's all I know. There are other facilities that might be able to offer more. This region occupies a minor arm of the galaxy and has a typical composition of star types and ages. Notable exceptions include the unusually low density of interstellar medium in this area, likely the red supershell of supernovae that occurred 18 million years ago. This region has been continually filled with sapient life since recordings began 218,209 years ago, albeit at a slightly lower density than found in other parts of the galaxy. The 200 billionth digit of E is 2. This facility is over 200,000 years old. Standards may have changed. Calibrations are still continuing. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? One other thing before we go. This facility has peers scattered throughout the spur. They are statistically likely to have experienced different corruption in their memory banks and may have access to different design templates for constructing ship components. Also of note, from any facility you'll be able to access the Hypergate material movement process and instantly travel to another facility you have already visited. That is it. Exception, civil farewell not found.